on YouTube. What's up? How's it going, Shaylin? But yeah, the game idea. Let me flip you all around, and oh shit, I gotta let Discord know if they don't already. Live notifications. I'm live. What's up, Cats Go Vroom, and also Gen Z lawyer and debater. How's it going? That's a super specific username. All right, cool. So let's chat about what this game / app is for anybody who's just joining the party. Where are we? I've kind of cleaned up the file a little bit this morning, but so basically the idea is that while it is a game, it's actually a budgeting app. So the idea is that you connect your bank accounts, and then you or you can manual mode it, right? And basically it's you get a weekly budget, which represents the water in the Joey's bowls. And so $230 is my weekly budget. So it's up top, right? So if I've spent $230, the water will be down here. And if you overspend, your most recently born Joey dies or goes to the graveyard, we'll call it. And so, yeah, so that's how it works. So it is kind of a game, but it's not really at the same time. So it actually is a really good functioning app. Hey, what's happening, sexy milkman? How you doing? I'm pretty good. And also Dick full of helium. How's it going? Hope you're floating, But yeah, so yesterday we were working on a little bit of a redesign. So initially we were this was kind of the plan initially. It's we've got the bowls with the Joeys in them, and then we've got alerts down here that come up to give you reminders and things like that. So you would be able to pull these up and see the detailed reminders. But yeah, yesterday, partly because we were. Actually, let me walk through the reasoning around it. Is we wanted to make this the ability to drop fish in Joey's bowls by doing this feed fish button, and this $9.99 is going to represent the money that is your monthly budget. So if your monthly budget is $1,000, then you'll get 1,000 fish, kind of thing, or fish. What's up, Cameron? How's it going? But yeah, anyways, so because of that, we had this income button and also another button that was connected to the income. Then also too, these are kind of accessible, right? There was going to be an ad button for each of those, but also it's is it too accessible? I don't know. So where are you going, HF? What's happening? Just dropping to tell you to start a new Discord chain. Yeah, cool. Okay. Bye, Hermes. Get out of here. But yeah, so anyways, we were working a little bit through the feeding, and then also I kind of looked up Tamagotchi, really looked into it, because I played it as a kid, but haven't really touched it in a long time. And so they had these 3 buttons that allow you to interact with the Joeys or the Tamagotchi pet, and so I want to capture that vibe, and so that's what led to these changes. So basically, you have the feed button, which allows you to drop fish into the bowl. You've got the Joey Dex button and the ability to upgrade your structure directly from this. So then you've got a section for alerts and a section for cash flow, and both of those are kind of stored away a little bit in the sense of it's accessible. You see data points, you see how many notifications you have and everything. But you can you can swipe up to get more info, or you can just leave it distraction free and really focus on the Joeys, right? Yeah, awesome. That's so cool to hear Cynthia. Hey, actually, was I chatting with you over in Designer Tom's feed? I think we were, right? Cynthia, I remember that. So welcome. I'm glad you came over. So yes, there is definitely a certified Joey Army. What's happening, Leso Sinka? How you doing? Welcome back. And missed last week because of the midsummer holidays. Yeah, well, welcome back. I hope you had a great time on vacation. I kind of need a vacation, but also I don't want a vacation because this is my vacation. I'm just hanging with you all. So This looks amazing. In a release schedule, we're talking about diving in, so we're in full development right now. Actually, let me pull up some of the Discord stuff. We come join our Discord, by the way, to come check it out. This actually started from the Discord, but this was kind of this is development or like live code here that you're looking at. There's going to be a pin pad section, which will also like be Face ID and thumbprint, accessible. So basically, every time you leave the app, you can come back and know that your data is protected, kind of thing. So and then there's this is like the onboarding screen. So it starts with your Joey hatching, and then all of a sudden comes in. This needs to come in way earlier. Okay, there you go. Welcome. There's your first Joey. So you can press cool, and it'll move on to the next step. So as you spend your money, the water in the bowl goes away, and then now the little fish Joey is flopping around, and so So us grow every day. There's a nice little animation going to happen here too. Better than this one that will also do that. So yes, but yeah, also go to Save Joey to get on the wait list. On there we have a little bit of our dates set. Right now the goal is for mid to late July, around the 21st for beta, and then late probably mid to early August for the full launch. We found this really cool feedback system that I think we're going to actually start using for support tickets as well. But yeah, we have a full roadmap set up, so you can come check it out, and then also you can suggest new features as well if you don't see them in there. So I'm going to send this over in the Discord right now. But yeah, this was. If you go here, you can publicly drop it. Like you can do it anonymously too, I think. So let me go feedback. Cool. There you go. So it's in the Discord now, so go check it out if you haven't already. Okay, so cash flow looks awesome. Yeah, thanks so much. I think that this is going to be such a nice view because so the idea is the blue is your income, right? So it's obviously going to be up and down pretty heavily. And so, when it's like this, you know that you're overspending, right? When it's like this, you know that you're saving a bunch of money. And so that's kind of the idea of this cash flow thing is it's not meant to be super granular because that's meant for the expenses tab, right? But yeah, basically it's just like an overview of like how well am I doing on sticking to my budgets, right? You can still add expenses and income right here, and then it's going to have a full list of all the transactions that have happened recently, so you can actually categorize them right from here. So you don't even need to go to the expenses tab. You can just like pull up the cash flow from the dashboard. So man, I think this is going to be such a cool like update and feature set. It's so currently walking on the beach. Well, awesome. That's super cool. Are you do you live in the beach? Are you on vacation right now? So check the website. Someone added a weird suggestion. Might want to delete it. Already? No. Let's see. There's newest, right? A Joey toilet. Hey, here's the thing. Phil, I'm gonna let the community decide if they want that or not. So this thing is really cool. So anybody can add a suggestion, and then you can upvote them as well. And so maybe somebody wants a Joey toilet, so we'll make it if everybody tells us. So. What's happening, Coon? How you doing? We need a toilet. There you go. You see, that's what I'm saying is we can't delete things just because we don't agree with them. Hey, can you please use the Frankenstein idea? I know you can't do green, but please do the mouth. Okay. Yeah, Cameron. Let's do it. Let's do it. Was it in the ideas, right? Yes. I'll go pull it in. So this was recommended by Cameron in the Discord. What's happening? It's not showing up anymore. Hey, sorry, Cameron, I can't use it. So, sorry. How do you play? Hey, Fortnite and Rocket League. What's happening? So right now it is just like we're still in development on this app / game. It kind of isn't a game, but would accessorizing a Joey work as an additional feature? So I guess like we can take a vote on this. But my thinking is okay, so let me explain a little bit about the accessories and how the whole system works, because it really does like fit together really well. And it's the reason why the random is actually like a purposeful thing. So, okay, so you see this these cacti here, right? So by default, this is not going to be a cactus. It's going to by default be a castle, right? So this is how it's going to look when you get your the first Joey Bowl and you sign up and everything. Now, as you save money, see, we have $230 left this week. Even if you have like $1 left, right? Like you spent all but one of your dollars for your budget, or pounds, or whatever country you live in. So say that you don't overspend, right? Then on Monday you get a new baby Joey, right? So every day by day, they'll grow just a little bit, right? So let me show you the stages. So yeah, so this is the first day. So this is what it looks like on Monday. Then on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so on Sunday is when they finally become an adult. And so the idea is that there's like a build up, right? So you get a baby Joey, and as long as you spend, don't overspend, you're like, what accessory is this going to be? I don't know. Tell me. So you make it to Sunday and you're like, fuck yeah, I'm going to open the app and check what's happening. And then you get the Devil in Disguise Joey, which is, in my opinion, the best Joey, right? And so then you're like, yo, I'm going to keep this Joey forever. And yeah, like this is what I've always dreamt of, is having that Joey. Now, let's say though, on the other hand, that you get a Harry Styles Joey, and you're like, why is Harry Styles in this app at all? I agree. Why is Harry Styles in this app at all? But anyways, the community wanted it, and we did it. So now you're left with this Joey that you don't like, right? That you're like, why is this thing in my bowl? I don't want it anymore. And so this is the idea, right? Is if every Joey you picked out the perfect accessory for them, you're never gonna want to sacrifice them, right? And the reason why you would ever want to sacrifice any Joey is because maybe you don't want a castle, maybe you want it to be a palm tree or a cactus or a series of cacti, right? Like in order to upgrade the structures or change the color of the bowl to something else, you need to sacrifice your Joeys. And let me show you what that looks like. Basically, each Joey can be alive, or they can be holied, or they can be ghosted. So if you overspend, they go to the graveyard, they become a ghost. If you save money week by week, you'll collect enough Joeys to be to the point where I'm ready to shed a few of my Joeys, and I'm gonna get rid of the Harry Styles Joey because I don't like Harry Styles. And so then you're able to upgrade the structure to, say, a jacuzzi or something like that. And so the idea is that that's the in-app money, right? Or in-app currency. It's not real currency. It's just that if you save money in real life, you start collecting more Joeys, and then slowly you get to the point where you're ready to let go of Joeys in order to upgrade the Joey's bowls. And so, but yeah, again, if you like perfectly choose every accessory and you curate each bowl out of the gate, then you're never gonna want to delete or sacrifice any of your Joeys. So you don't like Harry Styles? Well, like, I don't have a problem with Harry Styles. It's just like why is Harry Styles in the app? So do white for milk. Yeah, so white, I don't think, white doesn't work perfectly in the app. It would need to be like a cream, I guess. But again, that's on you to choose, I guess. But yeah, like something like that. That's really hard to see. But hey, to each their own. Anyways, each upgrade is valued at a different amount of Joeys. So like maybe the palm tree you have to sacrifice 2 Joeys, but then to upgrade the color of the bowl, it's only 1 or something like that. So yeah, so that's the plan. Anyways, is how that all works. And so yeah, I think that it all fits together really perfectly, because yeah, like we've got to have a reason for you to say I'm ready to sacrifice some of my Joeys, kind of thing. So, although I mean, I guess we could just remove the sacrificing mechanic, but it's like a weird part of the app that I think makes this like a little bit edgier than just, I mean, it's already pretty edgy, right? Like there's a Dolpharoo and like it's already very different from most budgeting apps, but yeah. Is this out or still in development? So it's still in development. So the whole way that this actually started was like in Discord. One of our regulars, here it is. One of our regulars, Melty Mermaid, said, "Hey, go make an ADHD budgeting app." And so I was about to hop on a live, and so I did, and then it got really off the rails. It started really traditional of like, okay, we're gonna have some graphs and blah blah blah, and then it just got really off the rails, and I think it became this like such a really cool app that I think like nobody's ever gonna do because it's like such a weird thing to do, but it's just weird enough to work, and so that's how it all happened. And so all of that happened like I think 4 weeks ago now. Yeah, tomorrow it'll be 4 weeks ago. And so we're already like a good way through development. We've got all of the app design and everything. So there's a chance that we have beta launched within a month and a half from the initial idea. Which I think will be freaking insane. There's a good chance actually that's gonna happen. So, hey, what's happening, that very gay furry? Thank you so much for following, and I appreciate you. Welcome to the community. This is an awesome space to just hang out. And as I was just explaining, is like literally a month ago, somebody brought an idea, and now it's a real app. So stay a while, come hang with me, and we're gonna be doing this often. So. An ADHD going off the rails is very fitting. Yes, I totally agree. So, you've watched too many of your lives where you had a dream about Joey? No, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Comment of the year right there. That's super cool. No, so you don't have to link your bank account. It just makes it easier. So that's actually like the one thing that I still need to design is the manual mode. Like a lot of it is kind of geared towards making it really easy to where the app just runs in the background. You don't have to think about it. But we're also going to try to make it really, really easy to like upkeep your expenses without having to like, export a CSV and import it into the app and all that stuff, So, hey, Lunar Kiss, thanks for following. I appreciate you. Welcome to the community. And Joey wallpapers. That would actually be really cool, Cameron. Maybe we should have like a fan contest in the Discord of Joey wallpapers. Now that we allow people to upload images on the Discord, I think that'd be really cool. So, what program am I using to design the app? So this is Figma, and so everything that I've done in the design is Figma, and so it's really cool how Figma works and how all these Joeys are interconnected. So I think I showed you earlier. Where is it? Yeah. So you see there's like this cactus patch, right? So I can change that over here. I can change it to different symbols that I've set up. So like, let's do the hammock, right? So now over here, it's updated to the hammock because that's just like a symbol. And then we made different variances of that symbol. And so these are all the ones that we've had so far. My personal favorite is the Joey wood sign. That's going to be the first one that I buy. That's for sure. So, and then the same way, all of the Joeys are rigged up as symbols. And then the accessories are rigged up as a layer inside of the symbols. And so, basically we're doing some high level stuff on Figma, but it allows us to do really high level stuff. So, Skiddo4, welcome. I appreciate you joining the community, and hope you stay a while. So when do we plan on releasing the app? The goal right now is July 21st. Basically, how we're thinking development is so right around here, it's going to be stable enough to where we have the dashboard done, and the Joey Bowl will be working. Everything will be interconnected and working really well. And then here, towards the end of that week, is where we're going to get expenses, which I think is like a big part of the app. Despite the main focus is always going to be Joey, right? So right around there is when we're going to be pushing it to to the app stores to get reviewed. We'll probably actually do a pre-build around here, and that way we can get like a week a head start on the review time. And then hopefully probably around this area. The second to last week of July is when we're going to be hitting beta. So go to SaveJoey.com to get on the wait list and ask for beta access. Right, last I checked, we were at like a little bit over 8,000 waitlisters. So super dope. Getting your first ever MacBook today. What up? That's super cool. Welcome to the Mac community, I guess. Right, I think it's definitely one of those things like. Well, once I switch to a Mac, I'm like, I hate using Windows. Nothing against Windows. It's just like I'm so used to Mac now, and everything's connected really well. So ready for the app to go live. I'm not going to save money, but you'll ensure Joey survives. Yes, that's so cool. Hell yeah. So somebody asked if it's going to be free. So yes, so we have another app called Task Tree. It's an ADHD to-do list app, and this one actually started from comments. It wasn't lives like this, So Save Joey is definitely like the most collaborative app we've ever done. Task Tree, I thought was setting the bar, but then we jumped over it with Save Joey. But yeah, basically like it started in comments, and people gave us feedback around like adding features for making it a really good to-do list app. And so anyways, in that app we have a pay what you can even if it's zero. And so basically it's like a slider where you can choose like to go down to zero or up to $10 kind of thing. So that's how we have it going on Task Tree. So Task Tree is all text based, and so the server costs are really low. It's really not it's not expensive for us to upkeep. However, Save Joey is going to be a bit expensive for us, mostly because when you sign up, you're going to be able to connect your bank account. And so each bank account connected, so say that you connect two bank accounts, we're going to get charged 50 cents for that per month per user. So it's like 25 cents per user, 25 cents per account per month. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to lock it so you can only connect to one account right now. I think we might open that up down the future. But yeah, right now it's just going to be like a checking account that you connect. We thought about it. We slept on it for like 2 or 3 days on like, can we do this like financially, manage Save Joey with a pay what you can, even if it's zero. And so what we came to is Task Tree. We've been averaging around 12% of our users end up supporting us, despite it being a $0 option, which is really way more than we were expecting. And so if that keeps up, we'll come out where we're not going out of business if we keep that route. But on the other hand too, Save Joey, there's a bit more easy, like natural ask on like asking for money. Task Tree, it was just like, hey, you've been using it for a week. Can you use it, or can you pay us and help support us? And so that's cool, right? It's a natural question, I guess. But on Save Joey, it's even more natural because we'll be able to make it so that, like, say that you saved like $5, we can be like, hey, you saved $5 last week using this app. Can you share $1 to help support us? And so it's kind of like on us, right? Like if you're really tight on money, let us help you pull it out of it through this app. And then if you do save money, then we'll ask you at that point if you can support. And if you choose not to, then we'll still love you. Thank you for using the app. So anyways, yes, for now, we might have to change it if it just doesn't work out right. But for now, it's definitely pay what you can, even if it's zero is the plan. So, yes. So, hey, Lucy Ellie 03, thank you for following. Appreciate you. And hi, I'm Millie. Welcome as well. You've made a great decision to join this community. So you use Task Tree daily. Hell yeah, Kelsey, that's so cool. I also do, obviously. If I didn't use it daily, then there would be a problem. Shan, what's up? Thanks for following. Nolan, are the developers still looking to the bugs report for Task Tree? Was going to send one today. Yes. Yes, by the way, Task Tree right now, if you go use it, it's bugged out. there was an issue on iOS that basically it slipped through the cracks. We're about to change our protocols around updating these apps, because like there's been a few times where we hit major bugs, and it just sucks for everybody, And so, anyways, we got a fix coming. Apple it's still in review with Apple, so it'll hopefully be approved in the next few hours, and then it'll be fixed for everybody. So I guess if you've used Task-Tree and you're stuck, stay tuned, because it should be back today there. So found the stream. When is it live? Yes, we're welcome back, Jade Hickey. You made it. You found us again. I love the FYP. It's like one of those things that like people leave for a little while, and then they're like, I've been looking for your account forever. I couldn't remember the name. So I hope that just happened for you. But yeah, the name of the app is going to be called Save Joey. It's not out yet, but go head over to savejoey.com to get on the wait list. It's hopefully going to be coming out mid to late July, around the 20th area. So yeah. Hey, Firestrike3211, welcome. Thanks for joining the party. So it's best when you pop up. Yeah, love it. Okay. So you will be able to use it on Android. Basically, we develop in Flutter, which is kind of like a cross-platform framework, and so it allows us to develop the same app for both iOS and Android. So actually, Task-Tree came out like 3 days earlier than on Android than on iOS. So yeah. So hey, Coben, won some. Welcome. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to do one more walkthrough of the app to explain how this all is going to work and connect. I'm going to do a quick run through though, because we got to get to some work. Basically, I want to do some animating around Joey's today, so we can dive into that program a little bit. So before I do that though, Isaac Clark Kincaid. No, I'm going to say it again. Isa. Oh gosh, I got this. Isaac Larkin K. Welcome to the community. Yes, I got it. So the game's going to be out in mid-July. So, hey, I'm going to not answer that question anymore. So if mods are in here, could you please hit that question for me from now on? But I don't want to ignore you. I feel like I say it like every 2 seconds. So anyways, July 20th. So Furry Ooh Boy, welcome to the community. Okay, so let's talk about the app a little bit. So when you sign up, you're going to be able to connect a bank account. You don't have to. You can keep it manual. Also, hey, Jack LWE, welcome, Jackie. How's it going? And Steph Stewie, yes, welcome. It's going to be called Save Joey. And so the idea is that you save money, and it saves your Joey. So you can connect a bank account or you can't, whatever you want to do. And it's not available in every country. It's available in most, U.S., Canada, Ireland, France, Spain, Netherlands, and the UK. So those are the countries right now. There's a lot more countries getting dropped in the next few months. They said like Germany's coming. I think Switzerland's coming pretty soon afterwards too. So yeah. Anyways, okay. So what we do then, once you connect your bank account, it's gonna go scan the last few months of purchases, and it's gonna you're gonna be able to control how far back we go. Like let's say that you got a new job last month, then you only want to use last month's expenses and income because that's a new setup. So anyways, yeah, so it's going to calculate that, and then it's going to find bills and income. So even if you're like an hourly worker, or you get paid kind of irregularly during the month, it's going to average it's going to average for those months on your income. And then it's also going to try to find anything that has the same name, same price, and same time frame during the month. And then it's gonna label that as a bill automatically. And so the idea is that, so say that you have $2,000 in income on average, and then you have $1,000 in bills, which range from let's say rent, car payments, and Netflix, right? Because those are all the same time, same price, whatever. But Netflix is raising their prices all the time, but yeah, you get it. And so it's gonna like basically remove the bills from the income, and then it's gonna average that into a weekly budget for you. So you have this actually isn't correct. It's it's $230 weekly budget. So you have a $1,000 monthly, you get a $230 weekly budget. So this is going to jump in. It's going to say, welcome. This is your first Joey. So I'm going to pull up those animations now. But basically the idea is that it's going to welcome you, explain that you get a new Joey every week. It's going to explain that the water in the bowl is representative of the weekly budget that you have left. Then it's going to show the Joey growing into full-size Joey. It's going to ask you to do push notifications, because that's going to be a big part of this app, is like, hey, you just made a big purchase, be careful the rest of the week, or, hey, you're going strong, keep it up kind of stuff. So, you'll be able to set a pin pad as well the second time you open it, and you can use FaceTime or Face ID or biometric stuff as well. So that way people don't get your data if you don't want them to. Okay, Rive. Here we go. So basically, we've designed everything in Figma. But we are animating everything in this program called Rive. It's a new program. It's actually still in beta, but it is so cool how it works. Basically, we can set up a bunch of animations, and then we can call specific animations by passing specific code to those animations. So this one is just a simple the login intro. So check it out. It's a big one. Check it. Okay. I'm gonna replay it. Ooh, it's so pretty. Look at them. They take a little blink, So that's the first animation. Then it's going to explain that, the water in my bowl goes away as you spend your weekly budget. And so it's going to show the little Joey flopping around. Poor thing. Okay. So, and then it's going to bring the water back, and it's going to explain that, the Joey's going to grow up every week. Here it is. That's the animation. Yeah. Ba-ba. Okay, so, and then it's going to go into the Joey. And so from there, the Joey is going to, so the Joey's, it's really cool how it works. So this is the animation grid. It looks super complicated. It kind of is, but yeah, it's not too bad. Basically, so a Joey, this is their center point. It's not their body. It's actually like near their leg is the center point. And so, each Joey sits on one of these grid crosses here. So this is 0. This is 9, because, there's 10 across, 10 down. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And so anyways, each Joey can move 3 places to the left, 3 places to the right, up and down. So basically they can move around this area at any given point. And so every second there's going to be a random amount of Joeys that start a movement. And that movement could be 1 grid to the left. It could be diagonally down. It could be 3 down, right? And so basically what we had to do was check it. Yeah, so there's like, oh, look at this. All of these animations I had to do by hand. Like, there's so many animations here. But it's super cool. Basically what happens is, here, I'm going to not have it moving. So we can pass specific accessories. So this is Joey with the Brittany look. It actually looks really good. We can do, without Brittany, we can do, one of my favorites so far is the unicorn with the spike collar. Here it is. So anyways, we're going to pass that, and then we're going to say, okay, let's make Joey move all the way to the left, all the way 3 pixels. So to do that, we make it 0 on the Y, and we make it -3 to the left. So here we go. So we're going to have it. I'm going to flip that. I'm going to turn that it's moving on. Here we go. Shoom. Look how pretty that is. Yeah. So now let's do like -3, -3. So this is going to go up to the top left corner. You see? So all of that is done in code. Basically, it's passes specific animations that we want it to trigger. And so each Joey is going to be doing those movements every once in a while. And so they're going to feel really alive because it's going to be so random, and they're all going to be like kind of interconnected. So yeah, we did it. So, that's kind of the idea. Okay, actually, it's not even the full idea. Sorry. I said I was going to do a quick one, but it's turned into a really long, detailed one. Anyways, you'll have a cash flow tab and an alerts. The cash flow will show you a graph of your income, which is blue, and your expenses, which is the orange. You can add income and expenses. You can see all of the transaction history that you've done, and, cash flow this week versus last week. Then it'll show all of the alerts. These will result in push notifications as well. And yeah, you can rename a Joey by tapping on one. It'll show you when they were born, and you can rename them. Each Joey is named in succession. So it's like Joey the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th onwards. You can upgrade your bowl. So you can upgrade this structure from a castle to like a palm tree or something like that. And yes, you can change the color of the water. That's another upgrade over here. So, let's say that the palm trees, like you have to sacrifice 2 Joeys, but then changing the color is only 1 Joey kind of thing. So, and it's cool. Once you've purchased an upgrade, you'll forever own that. So you'll be able to reuse it later. So you can change this from a castle to a palm tree and then move back to a castle. And then you could still move it back to a palm tree. You don't have to sacrifice again. There's going to be a Joey Dex, which will have, basically a display of all of your Joeys sorted out by their life status. So it's like alive, holy, and then ghosted. Then there's an expenses tab. Basically, as I said earlier, there's going to be bills, which is like the same stuff every month. Then everything else goes into a variable expenses. You can turn variable expenses into rules. So like, let's say that you go to Target, and you can change that Target and all future Target transactions into groceries, and it'll automatically move that in there. So, it is a really good budgeting app still. It's not just a Tamagotchi pet thing, right? And inside of that, you can turn it into a bill if you want. The thing is with the bills is let's say that you change Target purchase into a bill, that means that it'll automatically remove it from your weekly budget, averaged out, you know what I mean? So, so any chance it's coming to Australia? Yeah, I'm sorry. I saw you earlier talking about Australia. And so basically, the API that we use, I also saw somebody asking about security. So the thing is with security is there's this app or API called Plaid, and so Plaid does all the connections to the bank accounts, and they handle all of the security. So it's not on us to deal with that stuff. And so they put a lot of work into developing all of that, connecting those endpoints to specific banks to each ones. And so anyways, that API has not gotten to Australia yet. It has gotten to Canada, but not to Australia. So basically, what we're thinking is that anybody who's outside of the coverage area will have to use manual mode until we use another API. There are other APIs that connect to different banks that aren't under Plaid's coverage. But yeah, that's the only thing is. So really, we're just gonna have to make it really nice to use for people who don't connect their bank accounts. That's kind of the idea. So, hey, Caitlin Foncannon, thanks so much for following. There was 69 My Dead Body, welcome, and also Mama Buell 1720, welcome to the community as well. Thank you all for following. I appreciate it. It will be So what's the coverage? It's going to be U.S., Canada, Ireland, UK. Netherlands, Spain, France, and then Germany's coming in Q3. They said that the rest of the year they're going to be focusing on EU, and so we'll be getting those by the end of the year, hopefully as well. So how do you get this? Go to SaveJoey.com because that's the name of the app. It's going to be Save Joey. So who named it? Somebody named it. I wrote them down. Purple Ninja named the app. Basically, the idea is that if you save money, right, in real life, you're saving your pet Joeys. And so that's such a good name because you're saving money. So Save Joey. Whatever, you get it. Anyways, Save Joey. So go to SaveJoey.com and you'll be able to get on the wait list and request beta access. We're shooting for July 20th around that. So what made me start this? I love that question. Thank you so much for asking that because it happened from Discord. So somebody in our Discord dropped this in Discord and said, here's a bunch of details of an ADHD budgeting app that I think you guys should make. And so we hopped on a live and we started really traditional budgeting, and then we got really in the weeds around Joey dying based on your purchases and stuff like that. And so honestly, I think the soul of this app like we would have never done that, you know what I mean? Like, and if it really does have a soul, this app does, you know? So, yeah. So, Weird Rango dude, what's up? And thank you so much for following. Appreciate you. So, you have to get this on Shark Tank. I love that. You know, so it's funny. So I'm gonna start doing some animation while I go on a little bit of a tangent here. Shark Tank, if you notice, like, it's very traditional investment, right? And so, like, you know, there's valuations, there's like users and all that. You have to go by like really formal valuation process. And so right now, us as a company, we have an app already launched. It's called Tastery, right? It's a ADHD to-do list app. It's got over 45,000 users, right? Like, we could probably try to get some investment on that. However, the revenue is so small because we're such a new app. It's like 2 months old, that it's like, you know, we might get an evaluation right now that it would be way different in a few months. You know, either way, it could be way bigger, it could be way smaller. And so, because of that reason, we are also an agency that does this for clients. And so the way that all of this works is we have clients, and the money that we make from our client work we use in developing these apps, but then also the developing of these apps is what's bringing us the most clients right now. And so it's like this really cool cycle. But anyway, so it's like it's so messy to ever try to like come up with an evaluation for us right now, as a company, because, you know, okay, are we this agency that's like almost profitable? We're like so close to profitability on this agency. Are we Tastery, the ADHD to-do list app? Are we Save Joey? Or are we just this community that's like making a bunch of apps together and they're all amazing because of that? And so, yeah, like, you know, I don't know. So for right now, we're not looking for investments. I think that, you know, it might change eventually. We're lucky enough because of the client work. We're lucky enough to not need investment right now. And so yeah, I think we're just gonna like stick with that train of like just saying, you know, we'll look into investment if we need it. And so, but yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like the thing is, if we did go on Shark Tank or something like that, they would laugh us off the stage, because they would be like, holy shit, this is cool, but like, how am I supposed to give you any money in good faith with, like, because like let me just talk to you in a few months and see what happens, you know, like see how it all falls out, you know, like yeah. So anyways, that's how I feel about this whole thing. Yeah. Cool. Oh shit. Siri Lona, welcome and thank you for following me. Weird Core, I love that name. Leela Kalimin and also Gabby Logie, thank you so much for following. Baba3742, I missed you as well. Wow, bunch of followers. Appreciate you all for coming in. So Shark Tank's like a game show. So yeah, sorry for those of you not in the States. So Shark Tank is like basically like, yeah, it's kind of like a game show. It's not really. It's like a show where a bunch of like big time investors get pitched ideas, and then the like the people who are pitching the ideas like kind of like negotiate with them live, you know, and sometimes they're like shitty ideas and they kind of just like, you know, like what are you coming to us right now for kind of stuff. And but yeah, you know, like it does result in real money, real products and real you know, successes. I think there's been some success stories, I think. So yeah. So of Dragon's Den, yes, exactly, Sexy Millman, yes. I'm pretty sure Dragon's Den spawned from Shark Tank, not the other way around, but I could be wrong. Somebody go fact check me on that. But hey, 5x5, appreciate you following. Welcome. Do you pay for the app or any of its features to support you guys? Yes. So basically, we're going to do a pay what you can, even if it's zero model. And so the way that we look at it, it's going to cost us a bit of money for people who connect their bank accounts. So for a little bit, for 2 days, we were like, we're going to have to charge people to connect their bank accounts, even though we hate that kind of model of freemium, And so anyways, we've that we're going to at least for the first few months do a pay what you can, even if it's zero. And the idea is that hopefully people who can support will help us. Hopefully, if we help people save money, they'll be like, yo, I owe money to this app now, let me help them, kind of thing. And so that's the thing, is we're really on this cusp of we're about to start hiring developers. We're almost to the point where we need some new designers soon as well. And so it's but we're not there yet, right? It's kind of going to take. It's going to take this app doing well for us to grow to the point where we're actually really cranking and adding a lot of features to these apps. And so but that's not on you guys. That's on us to get our house in order. So, but anyways, we're going to try to frame all of that to you all so you can see, where the money's going, why should I help support, and all of that. So yes, there you go. When can you download it? Going to be shooting for July 20th for the beta. The launch will be sometime early August. So make sure that you go to savejoey.com and get on the wait list. Okay. So yeah, it's hard as it's an app to save money, not to spend it on an app. I know, right? That's the other thing too. Is it I actually, before all of this happened, I actually paid $70 a year for a budgeting app. And, it's a good budgeting app, but there's no thing like this about the app, that makes me go check it every day and think about my finances the way that this app's going to do. And so, but when I paid the $70, I was like, this is kind of ridiculous that I'm paying this much for an app that's supposed to save me money. And maybe I will save $140, after spending 70, and it'll be worth it. But I don't know. It's yeah, exactly like that. It's so that's why too is we'll probably ask you when we first sign up if you can support, and we'll explain why we're asking and everything like that. But then too, once you save money, it will be the next time that we ask of hey, you saved $10. Care to split that with us or something? I don't know. So yeah. Mother O Fodders 25. Welcome. And I think I got you, but if I didn't, I'll do it again. Frozen Bagel Bites. Welcome to the community. Both of you are very much welcome. So right now, what I'm about to do is do some animating. All right, everybody. So we've got a lot of animating to do. So let's go. So. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I want to do animation of those. Those are just so boring. So, what I am going to do is I'm going to animate these decorations. So, ads for to make a little bit of money. Yeah. So we actually on Tastry. It's so funny because we, the pay what you can, even if it's zero, we use that on Tastry, and the community was like, yo, I really can't, I don't have that kind of cash to be able to spend on an app like that, but I want to support you guys, so can I watch an ad on purpose, kind of thing. And so on Tastry we actually did add that in the settings, basically you can support us by watching an ad. It's optional, right? But it's so funny because the day we launched, we actually Google thought that we were scamming because we had so many people click the ad that literally we've been shut down since. It's so frustrating. But so since the first day we launched, we've been under review by Google on while they scan our traffic to see if it's valid traffic or not. Isn't that annoying? So anyways, we're hopefully going to switch to a different provider for this app, and yeah, so that'll be the first steps. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool that we had that much support, and we've definitely missed out on some money by not doing it. But we weren't going to be we have to get it up now kind of thing. Like, so when we first launched Tapestry, there were so many features that we decided to cut for one reason or another, just because it was like it's not worth holding the launch for this kind of stuff, and so but we got to the and so we were putting out like major updates every few days, and that's also why we've had so many things things blow up a lot, unfortunately. But that's kind of the process, right? Is like when you're doing so many updates, like you're bound to break shit, and without having a large team of QA people, we don't have the luxury of we don't have the luxury of like testing every single feature about the app every time we make an update. So unfortunately shit breaks. But yeah, and so we were kind of like, okay, well, we could not do this feature and get ads fixed, or we can get this feature in, which everybody's been asking for since early on in the development of Tapestry. And so we were like, we're gonna do the right thing here. So so that's kind of how that all worked out for us. But I think hopefully we'll just have more ducks in a row for this launch. We've learned so much since we started this whole train. So yeah. All right. Please add a pink decoration like an accessory. Okay, we can. I mean, we can do. Like, what kind of pink do you want? What is the pink thing that like? So we did yesterday. Where is it? We added a. Damn, where is it? Oh, here it is. We added a princess hat. Maybe we can make the princess hat pink. Pink fairy wings. Oh, hey, Grace Reby. Thank you so much for following. Sorry for destroying your name there. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Grace Reby. Yeah, I'm on. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Oh gosh. Hey, Gerald Donator, 2007. Appreciate you. Cool. So we just made a pink accessory. Is that good? Little yeah, sorry. Oh gosh. It's funny. I kind of like butcher names every once in a while, or I go on tangents based on based on usernames sometimes. And usually people don't respond. So I appreciate you giving me shit about it. Cuz I certainly deserve it. Okay. All right. You dig the wings. Okay. Bowler hat and monocle. So actually, I did do the monocle, and we already had a bowler hat. So I did the monocle today. Where is the monocle? Here's the monocle. So here's the monocle. And then here is the bowler hat. So the idea is that you might get a Joey with just the bowler hat. You might get a Joey with just the monocle. But then you also might get the Joey with a monocle and a bowler hat, right? So it was way off. Yeah, I'm sure. So, hey, Tawny Thurston, thank you for following. I appreciate you. Welcome to the party and all of that. So, contact support for Tapestry. Hit us up on our Discord or hit support at Rad Collab. However, I do know that there's a major issue with the with Tapestry right now. We did get it fixed. However, we're waiting in review right now. Apple's a little slow right now to review us, but hopefully it'll be up in the next few hours. We're pretty sure it's fixed. So stay tuned, I guess. But yeah, definitely. Hit up support at radcollab.com. That's the best spot to hit us right now. So for support. So okay. So it looks like yes. Great. All right, everybody. You know what I just realized? I've been talking so much. I haven't had music on. So what are we working on? Tawny Thurston asked. Let's talk about it because so basically. let me explain to you. Yeah, what I just kind of dove into it. Sorry, everybody. I dove into it without explaining. So here we go. There is the structures, right? By default, you have not the jacuzzi. You have the castle by default. When you first land on the app, it's gonna be a castle. You can upgrade this to like a hammock or to like a pile of gold, right? Skulls. We never circle back on that one. Didn't work. Jacuzzi, right? So we're gonna animate these little decorations. And also, just a heads up, these are 3D layered is the idea. So let me show you up here. So, for this cactus, desert scene, you see the Joey lives amongst them. So there's like a background layer and a foreground layer on all of the structures. And so, not all of them are going to have the background layers like that. But, like for the castle, for instance, we can make it so that like just this part of it is in the front, right? So the Joey looks like they're inside of it. You know what I mean? So it's like little stuff like that we're going to do. But, each one can get an animation. Not all of them will have animations, but some of them will. Like, this one would be really cool if, the cactus arms just kind of like fluttered a little bit every once in a while, or maybe the hat tipped every once in a while, I think definitely the big one that I want to first animate is the duckies. The duckies are just kind of going to like slowly go back and forth. So, so hey, Lila Kaliman, thanks for following. And I think I already got you, Tanya Hurston, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. Welcome to the community as well. Thank you for following. Can there be too many Joeys? So as I'm going to continue designing as I go on a tangent on that. So basically, the idea is there are 5 Joeys per bowl. So that's what this little bowl is over here on the left. There, you're gonna only start with 1 bowl, and once you get 6 Joeys, there will be a new bowl started, and you can drag the Joeys from one to the next. And then basically anytime that there's more than 5 Joeys in a bowl, there's automatically a new one started. So there you go. You're enjoying this. Oh, thanks so much, Dexter, and also thanks for following. I appreciate it. So, yes, it will be out mid-July. We're shooting for July the 20th area. So, cool. So let's do this, everybody. So we've got the animation set. I'm gonna go ahead and set the anchor point to the center bottom. All right. Cool. Let's dive in, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to export just one of these duckies because I'll make the rest smaller. So, yes. SVG it. I'm going to do Joey structures. Ducky. And then I'm going to I am going to export the whole thing as a reference just to have it, because it's going to be important to like duck reference. There should be a global chat where we can show off our Jolie Bowls and our progression. Holy shit, you're right. Yeah, gosh, you're right. So, sorry, my mind's just running a little bit on that. Yeah, agreed. We've got to do that somehow. I guess, would you want that in the app, like a leaderboard kind of thing? Or would that be like too much like competition? At the end of the day, it's like it's kind of competition, but it's not really meant to be a competition of like who's saving the most money. It's like, but it would be cool to like be able to share your bowls, I guess. Oh hey, Lino XC8, appreciate the fire. Yeah, it would drive you to do it. Okay, shit. Okay, we need to make a leaderboard. I guess, what would you rather me do? Would you rather me animate this right now, or should we go design a leaderboard section for our Joeys? Yeah. Gosh, that's a great idea. Yeah, maybe not a leaderboard. Yeah, but just like your bowls that you've curated, right? Yes. Animated. Okay. Sorry, I get distracted a lot, and so I want to get the pulse of the community. I'm gonna do this ducky really quick, and then we're gonna go back and do the sharing. So okay, ducky. And by the way, that's an ugly ducky, if you hadn't noticed, because it's the one that's falling behind. Let's do 100%? No, let's do like 70%. Cool. All right, everybody. Okie dokie. Okay. I'm gonna stop saying okay now. Sometimes I get in the zone and I'm like, I don't realize how much how much I like get distracted. So you should connect the app so you can do everything in your checklist. You get coins to customize both apps. Yes, you're talking about Task Tree. I absolutely agree with you. So we actually had this idea to make Task Tree, which is, for everybody who doesn't know, it's an ADHD to-do list app, and so we actually had the idea to make it like gamified by allowing people to give their by basically, as you create tasks, you collect coins, and then slowly you're able to use those coins to leave out food for an animal, which will then, when you leave the app and come back, then it's it's confusing. But basically, it was like a really gamified version, and so I would love to do that with Joey inside of Task Tree. And honestly, I really think that's like where all of this is going to go. Is Joey fits into this mold for all of our apps. And so oh gosh, look at it go. Should it be slower? Picture that Joey's are gonna. Yeah, I think it should be slower because basically Joey's are gonna be moving as well. So we don't want the focus to be on the decoration. Yes. Can you make the duck hold a milk bottle in memory of the great local sexy milkman? I love it. Maybe we'll make the ugly duckling one go. Not calling you an ugly duckling, just like I feel like the ugly duckling needs something to be ugly duckling about it. So you can get on the wait list for this by going to savejoey.com. That's going to be the name of the app, by the way. And hey, also Dexter, you asked what engine we're using. So we are actually. So it's funny. We're not actually doing this as a game. So it's not going to be using like Unity or anything. We're building this in Flutter. Which is basically like an app development software or framework. Sorry, and so we're gonna use Flutter to build this as an app, and then and hopefully it won't come to bite us in the butt. So that's the thing. Hey, Grant Maestri, welcome to the community. Thanks for following. And somebody asked if the app's going to be free. It's going to be pay what you can, even if it's $0. And then we're just going to ask you, whenever you save money, we're going to ask you if you can help support us. So, hey, yo, what's happening, Bussing Slay? How you doing today? Chloe Joe, thanks for following. Cool. Okay, so we've got the animations going. What is this one? Oh, okay. I made it go up. Got it. Okay, because it goes around it. So, is there an estimated release date? Yes. The release date goal is July 21st. So yes. Just download Task Tree. Yes. Oh gosh, Danny, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we hit a major bug with Task Tree. We've got it fixed. It's in review by Apple right now though, so stay tuned. Hopefully it'll be ready within the next few hours, kind of thing. So so apologize so much, and it sucks that we did it. The thing is like we really need to make a better process around QA and support. We've been so like winging everything because we're just like working on so much at once. But it's like it's a bummer when people sign up and pay or and they are not able to even use the app. So anyways, should be up really soon. So stay tuned. So actually developing a mobile game using Unreal Engine. Wow, really dope. How's that going? Is it? I've always wanted to build a game, but I've never like had a I guess the clients for it. I've always like just designed and developed apps, kind of thing. And so this is my first. It is kind of a game. This app. It didn't start as a game. That's the funny thing. And so that's kind of why also we're sticking with the Flutter train. Is that it started as an app and not a game. So yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at. So shit. But yeah, actually, when I was leaving high school, I almost went to like an art school to learn game design. But I ended up not doing that, and I got into app design kind of quickly after. Taught myself how to do that. So bad because of the code, and I have to search everything. You know what though? That's how coding is. If you're not living on Stack Overflow, then you're not doing it right. Or at least that's the way that I code. Can't speak for everybody else. Can you make a color changing duck or like have dark mode for the app? Yes, there is a dark mode for the app. Where is it? Here it is. So basically, it's because that's the thing. We played with a white, but it just felt too bright. You know what I mean? So we're thinking that the structures are going to remain black, but I don't know. What do you all think? Do you agree with that? Let me know. I'm thinking that dark mode, we should keep it as dark as possible was the idea. Cool. So let's watch this animation go. So what if the ducks light up? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, maybe specific structures get specific colors. This looks so good. How you have dark mode looks good. Okay, cool. Yeah, so maybe it's just per structure. That could be a good way to do this. So. So what's the app or whatever it is? Yeah. Yeah, if you're coming from the FYP on the most recent video that I posted, it might be like, what the hell's going on? I'm going to do a really quick walkthrough, not of the entire app, but the idea is that it's actually a budgeting app. The idea is that you write out what your monthly income is, average, and what your monthly bills are. You can connect a bank account and it'll do it automatically for you. And then from there, you track, that turns it into a weekly budget, which represents the water in Joey's bowl. So as you spend money during the week, the water in the bowl goes down. And if you overspend, the most recently born Joey dies and moves to the graveyard. So if you don't overspend, you get a new baby Joey. And day by day, they slowly grow until the point that where it's a week later, and you get your Joey then gets a new accessory that you don't get to pick. It's random. And so the reason why it's random is you collect, you save real money, right? And then that allows you to save Joeys and collect Joeys. And then slowly you'll get ones that you don't particularly like. And so you're like, okay, well, I'm going to get rid of this Joey by turning them into a holy Joey. through sacrificing, which will allow me to have in-game currency to upgrade my bowl. So that's pretty much the idea, is that you're just like curating this bowl through cutting Joeys that you don't like, and then saving money slowly in real life. So is the app available for everybody? Yes. So we're going to be launching it globally. And by the way, right now what I'm doing is this structure, but by default it's sorry. Okay, here you go. Yeah, so by default, this is not going to be duckies. It's going to be a castle. And so you can upgrade it to get duckies, right? And so some of these are going to be animated. Like the ducky will be, definitely the jacuzzi is going to be animated as well. And like these little bubbles are going to probably just like every once in a while go up, you know what I mean? So will different Joeys have different rarities? Yes, definitely. Because like, the Devil in Disguise Joey might be my favorite one. So it'll probably be the least rare. So everybody has to get it. And so, but then yeah, certain combinations will also be a thing. So like, yesterday we did a katana Joey, where there's like basically a katana like duct taped to the fin. So it's just crazy enough to work. And then there's also a straw hat Joey. And so you could get those two together where it's a straw hat with a katana Joey. And so that's like, maybe that's one super, super rare to get, is like definitely the combinations are going to be rare. Also unicorn with a spike collar. Where is it? Where's the spike collar? Damn, where's the spike collar? Well, there's a spike collar somewhere. I'm probably looking right at it. Here it is. Yes, here it is. Spike collar. So unicorn with a spike collar is really, really good. So, yes. Hey, Brady Weeks 37. Thanks for following. Hey, I didn't get Eli Zahan or Eliza Han. Thank you so much for following as well. Alfie 208. Welcome to the party. And Math Mini. Appreciate you all for joining. Welcome. Ryan Woods, 255. Hey, Alpha Wolf 16090. And Kit Kat Kitten. Appreciate you all. Really, like, honestly, this app has been so community driven. I want to get as close to the community as we possibly can. And so, yeah, Kenna Foster, thank you also for joining as well. So, Tashri app had you pay twice and won't let you access the app. Geez, I'm so sorry about that, Taylor Reese. We hit a really bad bug, and unfortunately, like the way that Apple works is we can't roll back the bug. And so we fixed the bug. It hasn't been approved by them yet. It goes through a review process. So in the next few hours, hopefully they'll approve it and it'll be in there. So yeah, so anybody who has issues with Tashri right now, you won't have to do anything. You'll just need to update when the update comes out, and then it'll work for you there. So I'm super sorry that it happened, and honestly, like it's kind of spawning us to do a little bit of changes on how we do QA, because yeah, like a bug like that is a big one, and we definitely could have avoided it if we had actually like really done a bunch of testing on it, but we're just moving so fast. It's really tough to stop and do really detailed testing like that. So QA is quality assurance. So it's kind of like making sure that the app works really well for all users on all devices and everything like that. And so we started with the thing is when we're making so many updates, there's bound to be like bugs, you know what I mean? Like, and unless we spend a lot of time testing on those bugs, it's really hard to make sure there isn't stuff. And so this is actually probably the worst. We had one other bug that was worse than this. And we happened to have been going viral that day as well, and so it was a really bad one. And so we were going viral for a Tastri video, and so it was a really bummer day. And so yeah, basically just like we're from all angles we're gonna get better at this, and I'm so sorry that you guys are hitting those bugs, and for you to have to pay and still hit that bug, it's a big time bummer. So But you can ask for a refund for the second purchase, or even both if you'd like. But yeah, basically, yes, we are talking about the Tashi bug. It's going to be basically we got it fixed. However, it's currently in review by Apple. So it hasn't been approved yet. So hopefully it will be in the next few hours approved. And then yeah, so all you have to do is update the app and it'll work. So yes, so. Yeah. So re-downloading it doesn't affect it. It's actually like server related, and the only way that we could get it fixed for all users was to update the app because basically there was a server issue with custom colors, and so the app was basically like doesn't work for new users kind of thing. So it's really unfortunate. So. It's going to be updated on that in the next few hours is the hope, because it's fixed. It's just hasn't been approved by Apple yet, so that like the build hasn't been. So yes, hey Brady Weeks 37, didn't I already say thank you for following? But either way, I'm gonna give you another thanks. And C McB 66, welcome as well. So yeah. I just glitched and made a third purchase without me being on it. What? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Taylor Reese. Wow, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know how to ask for a refund, but definitely go ask for a refund, because that's a bummer. That shouldn't have happened. I'm so sorry. And you're still sending me presents. Why are you sending me presents if you just hit a bug that charged you multiple times on our other app? You're awesome. You're the bomb. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's tough. Like these kinds of bugs, like it really weighs on you. Of like people are spending real money and still unable to use it, and it's just it's. So I appreciate you helping out and being so cool about it. So background idea, Keiju Joey. What is Keiju? Oh, that's cool. Which way should we go? Should it be like? So actually, we have it's not Keiju, but it is a dragon costume Joey, and it kind of looks like that a little bit. We've got that. So yeah, but maybe we do. Yeah, maybe we kind of like add like little spines to the Joey or something like that. Yes, it will be available for Android. Yes. So I have not seen Pacific Rim. I'm so sorry. I feel very well. Actually, no. I did. I don't know. I didn't. I don't think I did. I'm so sorry. Will the app be free? Yes. So you'll be able to use it for free. Whenever you save money, we're gonna ask you if you can help support us, and then at that point you can choose to pay whatever you want, including zero as an option. So yeah, it's pronounced like it rhymes with Kalu. Did I say Kalu right? So is Kalu? Is that or am I just? Oh gosh. Well, there'll be other pride flag Joeys. So there are two flag types of Joeys. There's bandana flag, and there's also flag skin. And so each, yeah, I know I bummed that one. Shit, I'm so sorry, Manic Pixie Dreams. Yes, there basically whenever you get one of the flag Joeys, you'll be able to choose what flag it is. So so you could make a. I think right now we've got pride flag and we've got non-binary flag Joey, and then then we've got a bunch of country flags as well. So Caillou, okay, gotcha. I know you did pick a French name, and I was just like, oh gosh, you're giving me nothing, Okay, so what am I gonna do right now? So right now, we're going to go ahead and copy this and paste that onto the animation as well. So we're going to copy all of these ducky positionings. We're going to paste those onto the smaller ducky. We're going to do ducky 2, ducky 3, ugly duckly, ducky ugly. Okay, so 70, 70, 70. Okay, so we got to change all of the sizing to 70, everybody. I really wish that there was a keyframe navigator on this app. There is not one. Okay, minus 70. Yes. Okay, so you can see that it is working. It's just not like positioned correctly. So now this is all we have to do is we're going to have to stagger it. Check it. Watch it. Watch it, everybody. Are you ready? Are you watching? Here we go. We're going to stagger it, and it's just going to work. Why didn't it work? I was over here talking a big game about how it was going to work, and then it didn't fucking work. Look like an idiot. Come on, Ducky. You're making me look like an idiot. Here you go. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it flexes out over here. What happened? Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm missing chat. I just got to focus for just a second here. My bad, everybody. I'll jump in on chat in a second. Yeah. Task tree rule 34. Oh gosh. I don't, it looks like some bad stuff, so I'm not going to click on that link. What is that? Oh, this looks so good. It was a .xxx domain, so I'm not going to click on whatever it was. What was that? Love the click clock of the keys. Yeah, I have a Keychron keyboard, so you should not Google it on stream. Yeah, I figured. Yeah. What is it? Like, you don't need to explain it. Just don't even explain it. Forget I said anything. It looks so good, everybody. Rule 34 is prawn? I had missed the boat on that one. I missed the boat on that one. Man, these smaller ones are much less forgiving on the animations. So I have to add like way more keyframes. This looks so cute, everybody. What are we thinking? Do we like it? So I'm going to put a keyframe right at 18 seconds because that's when the other one stops. Taylor and Nola doesn't know Pacific Rim, Caillou, or Rule 34. I know. I feel embarrassed. I'm like, oh gosh, you know, it's like, it's just one of those things. You know, it's one of those things. Whoa! Something just happened. Where the F is your Joey? Oh, so don't worry. We're working on Joey. So basically the idea of that we're working on right now is this little structure, this castle, can be upgraded into different types of structures. And so, you know, it could be a palm tree, could be whatever, right? And so right now, some of them will be animated. And so right now we're animating the little ducky Joey. And so, yeah, honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit quicker than this, but it's taking so long. So... bear with me, everybody. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Oh, gosh. Is the update coming out later today? Yeah, it should. Basically, Apple is usually around 24-hour or less review times right now. That's what they've been averaging. And yeah, for some reason this one's going a little bit longer. We did. Well, actually, no, it's not going longer. We pushed it. Yeah, it's coming right up on 24 hours actually since we pushed it. So it should really be soon. I hope so. Yes. Okay, we got it finally. All right. Let's put the max at 18 seconds now. This should work perfect. Let's see. Yeah, the other ducks are going to move. Don't worry. But just we're moving them really, really slowly, you know, during the whole motion. That way, you know, like the focus should be on the Joeys. This should just be like a background thing, you know. Whoa, shit, that would move really quickly. What just happened? You know what? This is way too close. Yeah. Okay, cool. We are ready to go, everybody. So let's make all the other ducks move now. Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay, so basically what we got to do is we're going to copy Ducky 2 animation, and we're going to add it to Ducky 3 animation as well. Then we're going to stagger them out just ever so slightly. Stagger it more. Stagger more. Yeah. Nice. And then all we have to do is put an in frame at the end of the animation and then move the extra extended stuff over to the left. So, yo, what is happening? Stop talking about Rule 34, okay? What moderator's in here? Oh yeah, actually I saw Jess coming in, right? Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you for meeting him as well. Yes. Hi, says Jeff. Don't worry. You don't like. It's funny. Some of the mods take it like super serious, but like honestly, like this isn't your job. So like appreciate you, Milkman, for jumping in, but I guess like it should have been on me. I guess right. I don't know. I was distracted by this animations. 20th of July, yes. That's the plan. No, definitely agree. Should have been muted. So thank you for jumping on it. This looks so good. We're gonna do the Milkman Ducky in a second. Well, that's way too aggressive of a jump, right? This is like way. Let me go ahead and like. Should actually hit like right around here, actually. That's it. That's the one. Okay, so we got Ducky 3 ready. Now we're gonna go ahead and add this to Ducky, Ugly Ducky. But first I'm gonna group them. $18. Okay, here we go. So I'm thinking that the ugly duckling should really like only be like, only make it like this much. They're just like kind of like lazy or something. So, yeah. What are you telling me? Can you make a customizable tab so you can make your own Joey look different? Yeah, so, I've given it a lot of thought on making them customizable or not. Like, as much as I like I like the idea of allowing people to customize their Joeys, but really, this game is not really meant to be like an accessory, like accessorizing thing. It's like more of like a collecting and curating thing. You know what I mean? Like you're not just creating Joeys. It's more like you're slowly over time, saving money to collect more and get more rarity and all of that stuff. And so that's my thing on it. Okay. Local sexy milkman, what's happening? Can you hear me? No. I can't hear you. Milkman! What's happening? I'm gonna disconnect. I can't hear you. We do have flag Joeys. Yes, you can customize flag Joeys. We are also thinking of allowing you to we haven't figured out the mechanic around it. Basically, we were hoping to allow people to customize their colors of their Joeys and their accessories a little bit more. The problem is this software doesn't allow us to do it like that. So we're kind of back to the drawing board on that one a little bit, and we're thinking that that we're going to give specific color sets, so you get to choose. I don't know if you're a Tastry user, but we are only just allowing Tastry lists to be fully custom colors, and so basically it was a big request, and so I think eventually we'll be able to get to the point where we can get like full customization on the colors of accessories and everything like that. But for now, it's like probably at launch we won't have any custom colors or any color choices. But then quickly after launch, we'll try to get the ability for you to choose custom colors, kind of thing. So that's our plan, and we're sticking to it. So. Yeah. No, it's not launched yet. We're still in heavy development. We're really on pace though to hit a July 20th beta release. So stay tuned on that. Yes. Boom. Yeah, but hey, Milkman, what's happening with your mic? Is like, can you hear me when you're live? When you were live there? Oh, hey, SamJam603, thanks for following. Appreciate you. Have I missed other followers? I'm sure I have. I haven't really been monitoring chat very well. But yeah, SamJam603, thank you. Welcome. You are very much welcome. And yes, it will be available on Android and iOS. Yeah. All right, everybody, here we go. Final animation. Moment of truth. It's about to loop. It's about to loop. Let's see. Yep, it looped. Perfect. Yeah, nice. Okay, we got an animation. So now we got that done. Now I want to go back to the leaderboard thing. Who was the one who came up with the idea for the leaderboard stuff? Or not the leaderboard, but like the sharing your bowls and everything. So, hey, Evan, 1234, how's it going? And also, thank you for following. Appreciate it. Proot, Foot. Thank you for following. I hope I didn't butcher that name too much. But yes, me. Okay, awesome. Goof Noof. Thank you for saying it. I'm glad that you're still here. Let's go design it. So, hey, it's your birthday today, and was wondering if I could get a private one. I'll say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lodge Boy Cheese 09. Yeah. Hey, Ducks, now I'll get back to work. Bye. Yeah. You should allow guest requests for people to come in and share their suggestions with you. Yeah. Can I do that? Isn't it? Well, I do have allow because you invited me, right? Or how do I allow? Can I bring people live like that? I don't see a way to make it so I can allow guests to come on. But just want to know what we're doing. Yeah. So, well, yeah, welcome. And so before I go do the idea from the Goof Noof, I'm going to talk really quickly about the app idea. So it's kind of a game, it's kind of an app, but basically the idea is that you will have a fishbowl which has dolpharoos inside of it. And so you have a weekly budget that you get through, and it's a real life budget, right? So you're supposed to connect your bank accounts. If you don't, you can also manually input and track your income and expenses. And then basically the water in the bowl runs out as you spend your money throughout the week. And so if you run out of money, you kill your most recently born Joey. They go to the graveyard. And so if you don't overspend, you get a new Joey and you save the rest of them. And so that's why the game is called Save Joey, because you're saving money and you're saving your pet Joeys. And so, so you'll be able to see like cash flow. You'll get alerts on your spending and your bills and everything like that. So, hey, love you too, 88. Thanks for following. Love you. That was easy. Cool. So, so the Noof Goof, or was it Goof Noof? Yeah, Goof Noof. The Goof Noof suggested that we have a way to share your bowls, because the idea is that you'll be able to kind of curate these where, as I said, you'll get a baby tadpole Joey every week, and so that Joey day by day will grow until they become a fully grown adult, and then they'll randomly have one of these accessories. You don't get to pick this because it's their personality that they're showing to you, and so the idea is that is that you'll be able to like kind of move these amongst other bowls. So once you get 6 or more Joeys, you'll get a new bowl, and you'll be like slide it over, and then you can drag a Joey into that bowl. So and then drag this one to other bowls. So that way you can make it so like maybe you just want to collect. They're all based on rarity, but over time you might collect like a bunch of Harry Styles Joeys, and then you want to make like a whole bowl of just Harry Styles Joeys. Where is Harry Styles? There you go. So there you go. And just one dragon. We'll just leave one dragon too. So, it will be available for both iOS and Android. It will be globally launched. Just the only thing is the banks won't be global. It's based on the API that we're using. So, hey, Kiwi Kit, welcome and thank you for following. This party is a fun community, and Sunny2B, you're also made an awesome decision to follow. Thank you so much. Go ahead and smash that follow button. Right? I don't know if anybody watches YouTube in here, but I just want to take a second to remind you to go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe for the bell to click the bell to get reminded. No, I'm sorry, I'm not really doing that. But look at this, it's working. Okay, well, Levi Weller, and also nice boobs, my lady. Thank you for following. I appreciate you doing that. And yes, you cannot download it yet because it's still really early stages. Like literally, this all started like 4 weeks ago, and so we are in like pretty high level development right now, and so it's probably going to be we're shooting for mid to late July, around the 20th kind of thing. So that was painful. Yeah. Hey, it's probably a lot to ask, but may I please get a shout out? Hey, Levi Weller, yes, you can get a shout out. How's it going, Levi? And thanks for hanging with me, So scroll up, suggested some skins. How far do I need to scroll? I don't see it. Oh gosh, it's so far up. I have 3 Joey skin suggestions. Did you add them? I didn't see them. Oh gosh, can you repeat them? Because I'm like way far up, but I'm still not seeing it. Amelia Marshall. Hi, welcome. Welcome. No problem, Levi. Well, when you can start downloading all the apps that are in development. So we do have one that's already launched. It's called Tastery, and it's a ADHD to-do list app. It is launched. However, if you're on iOS, there's a really bad bug right now. So I might wait a day if I were you before downloading it. There's a bug with new users right now, and it's fixed, but we're waiting on it to get approved by Apple, the new update. So, hey, what's up? What's happening, Jay Avery? How you doing? 69 420. I love you just like tacked on those numbers at the end just to be like, ha, Joey is really coming super soon. Like, from start to launch. Start to beta release, we're shooting for like a month and a half, which is crazy. That's crazy fast. So, okay. So anyways, we're going to try to find like a community tab. And so, as I was saying earlier, you can kind of curate your bowl. You can change the color of the bowl, and you can choose this accessory or structure area. And then also, again, you can choose which Joeys go in which bowls. So, I want to make it so you can share a bowl, and then there's going to be like a feed of other people sharing their bowls as well. And so, you know what? Let's just make a feed. Let's make it right here. Let's make a feed. Joey feed. Because it doesn't really fit anywhere else, right? Like, this is your dashboard. We don't want to see other people's shit here. The Joey feed would be really cool right there. So it's shareable. Oh God, Jess, no. Oh God, no. Oh gosh, that was good. But it is shareable. So for now, we're gonna go call it You're gonna go ahead and call it share a bowl. You don't see it, but you know that it's there. There you go, share a bowl. Yes, not to be confused with feed Joey. Yeah, you're right. So let's actually keep it shareable for now. I like it with the I'll be here all week. Commanity. Anybody else got anything you want to shout off on? If you had a different color for different amounts of money, $100 will be yellow and $200 for green. Okay, yeah. Well, so actually the upgrades of the colors I'm thinking of just having it where like one color is one Joey, you know. And then, yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna be like that, but I don't know. But that way, colors, you'll be able to pick your color. You know what I mean? And we will allow for that, where you can pick your color. The picking the color of the accessories is the difficult one. So yeah, so I think we're okay. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. What is happening here? Okay, that's good. Okay. Murphy, get out of here. My dog just opened my office door. Okay, so yes, shareable will be right here. Share a bowl. Do any of your... Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so all of our apps, for right now, they are all free to use, free to download, and you can... we ask you every once in a while if you can support us, and oh shit, sorry, I missed the acceptance. Milkman, I'm sorry, I missed the acceptance, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, so basically all of our apps are free to use. You can pay what you want, even if it's zero. So, can you chat? Can you talk now? What kind of dog do I have? I have a Labradoodle. So. What if the water started turning dirty if you're low on funds? Yeah, so we actually started that route where actually it was the other way around, where if you had a Joey go to the graveyard, the Joey was... Sorry, everybody. But yeah, the idea was that if you killed your Joey, the water in the bowl was going to turn like brown for a few days, you know, but we decided to go away from that. So, yeah. Milkman, can you hear me? Oh, I see what you're doing. I'm going to go try that, okay? Cool. I've now accepted people. Or yes. Hey, you Mary Yusuf 09. Thank you so much for following. And welcome. Where am I from? I'm from Florida in the US. I live in Tampa, Florida. So yeah. That's me. Okay, everybody. So let's make... Okay, so first of all, hey, Moist Onion, welcome. I'm so glad you're excited about the app. I'm really excited about this app, and honestly, like, I'm mostly excited about the process of this app because Task Tree was our first app, and you know, I thought that we did this really cool like way to make apps, right, where we were like allowing people to be a part of it through comments, right? But then we went way further with this app, where you know everybody is a part of this so much more. So hey, I'm not trying to dodge your comment. I can you repeat the skins, because I tried to scroll up and I couldn't find it. So yeah, can you repeat your skin suggestions? But let's go raise. Yeah. So actually, it's funny. My dad, he's from Maine, which is like New England fans, and so I kind of grew up a Red Sox fan, actually, and then. But yeah, and then now I'm, you know, Tampa, the Rays, they've always kind of sucked. So it was easier to not like the Rays. So, But not the Lightning. Lightning are crushing it. For those of you who don't know, that's our hockey team in Tampa is the Lightning. They're currently in the finals. So, yes, you're having a hot dog. Enjoy it. This is the greatest idea for saving money you've ever seen, right? It's one of those things. Like we would have never come up with something like this had it not been for the community. And so I was just on that a little bit of like how cool this is that it all happened like on such a public stage. So you're excited. You spend a little bit too much. Yeah. Also from Tampa, what's up, Sonny 2B? That's super dope. I actually live in the Northdale area of Tampa, so yeah. What's happening, CCS in DAT? CCS in DAT. That's what I'm going to say. So please let me know when you hear for the official date for the beta. I need this in your life. We're shooting for, July. If you're not on the wait list, get on it by going to savejoey.com because it is, you'll be able to ask for the beta there. And we'll be sending out notifications to people really soon on like an updated or updated plan for releases and everything like that. So you'd buy a t-shirt with a personalized bowl on it to support your... Whoa, that's super cool. So, okay, so we ran on this. When we first had the idea, I woke up one morning, I was like, yo, we need to sell t-shirts. And so we made a bunch of t-shirts, and I never circled back and made a website for it. But yeah, so we have t-shirts planned. We even have socks planned, I haven't got around to making the site. Maybe I should go make the site this afternoon. I was kind of looking for something to do this afternoon. I might go do that. So, however, it won't be personalized to the bowls. So, what we might do is just make a bunch of different bunch of bowls with different Joey types in them, maybe, and and then you can choose from the Joey type or something. So, yes, should be Joey plushies. Oh, that's super cool. So first off, I had never actually managed inventory for merch. So we're going to use a print-on-demand service. And so if we do a plushie, we would really need to actually manage that inventory. I guess unless we go with a service that does all of that shit for me. And then also they would probably do the website and we would already be making sales. So I should probably fucking do that. So, jeez. Stickers. I love the idea. You're so right. But yeah, a Joey plushie would be really cool. It's actually really funny. So I have two daughters. One is 3 and one is about to turn 2 in August. And the young one, she's seen a few of my videos. And she, whenever she sees Joey, she goes, camel. And it's funny. You can kind of see why she says camel. There's a hump to it, and it's the color of a camel. But it's it definitely made me rethink. I was like, do I need to think how Joey looks a little bit? So, oh gosh. So really quick. Release date, we're shooting for July 20th. Yo, Annie, I've tried to. I'm telling you, I'm not going to scroll up and look for your comments. So you have to retype it here. All right. But hey, so anybody who is following along right now, is the idea for shareable to be used for fundraising? Actually, no. So the idea of the shareable is that you could just so you can collect slowly different Joeys. And you can move them around in different bowls, and then you can choose what type of decoration is here, right? So honestly, everybody's bowl will probably be very different, right? And so that's why so the Goof Noof suggested that we make it so that you can share your bowls with people, and so we're gonna make a public feed. The only thing is that, and that was what I was just gonna ask is how will we be will you want to share your name? Will you need to make a username and everything like that kind of thing? I guess might as well, right? We should probably do that. So not to share savings goals with no. I think we might make it so that you can connect with a partner. But I don't know. Part of me just kind of thinks dealing with the sharing might be a little bad for privacy's sake, like legally and stuff. Honestly, we need to get a lawyer to confirm all of this, but so that's why we haven't really gone down the sharing path yet, and we're for now just going to recommend sharing passwords kind of thing. That's probably worth suggesting that, right? But so yeah, but yeah, that's my thing. Is I'm a little nervous on sharing. Sharing stuff and then getting it leaked, or like, oh, I didn't realize I was still sharing with you, kind of stuff, So, yeah, you don't want to know. That's super funny. Okay, so here we go. So you know what we can do? Maybe instead of like. So I was going to say, like, this would be, like, username, right? Like, I mean, like, this thing, are you really going to, like, share this too much? Your husband will see you're dead, Joey. I love it. Instead of link bank, what about login with bank? So that, that's also really complicated. So, because, like basically we need to set up an endpoint for each bank specifically, which would be really time consuming on development and really hard to manage. And so that's why we've talked about linking it that way. I think that we're also going to probably do like a CSV export and import thing where, you can do it monthly or something, where you can go to a website like, savejoey.com and type, put in your transactions from recently kind of thing. But I don't know. It's been a little. I've been a little wary of doing that. So haven't been in here in a while. What's up, Zach Zeidwerg? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Can you have multiple banks connected? They give a joint one, then you have individual accounts. So for now, we're only going to allow one bank account connected at a time, and the reason for that is it's 25 cents per account per month goes to us, and so. So basically, we're just wary of the costs of that, while also allowing people to pay nothing. So we might make it so that you can connect your bank accounts more than one if you pay additional, but we'll give you one account for free, or leave it to you to decide. That might be what we do actually. I don't know. We haven't really gone that far down on thinking about that stuff. Can I adopt you? Yeah. Welcome to the family, Milkman. Are all the joys going to be orange, or do you get to customize joys? We're thinking of allowing for custom colors down the line, but in the beginning, it's only going to be orange-ish right now. So, no problem, son. Can you set a percentage to save and have it deducted from your weekly budget? Oh, that's a really great idea. Wow, that's a really cool idea. I didn't think about that, but that would be super cool. Yeah, because right now it's you're breaking even kind of thing. That's such a great idea. We need to add that. I'm going to go add that to the onboarding notes. Where is it? Shit. Let's do monthly savings. Cool. I love that idea. When will it be released for beta? We're shooting for around July 20th. So stay tuned on that. Go to savejoey.com to get on the wait list. So should be an option to give some money to you guys, the developers. Yeah, so we are going to do that in the app once it's launched. We also have a Patreon account, so you can go support us over there if you'd like. And we're actually thinking of making it so that Patreoners will get it a few days early. And so, but yeah, this is what the modal is going to look like, kind of thing. So, yeah. What program, if I can know? Rad. Yeah, this program is called Figma, actually. So, yes, we can still add manual funds. It's going to be inside of the cash flow area. So the idea is that, where is it? Oh, I'm not on the real finals. So you're gonna have this cash flow section. And you can like pull it up, and then you'll be able to add income and expenses directly from there. So, yeah. Okay. So yeah, going back to the shareable, will you want to publicly state your username? Would you want to add like a caption to it, or are you just gonna like say, "Come in and look at my bowl" kind of thing? So, what do y'all think? What's that API site for the banks? It's called Plaid. Plaid.com. Yeah. It should be a toggle. Oh, that's cool. Like a toggle on the bowl to share it. Oh, to share the name or not. Okay. Yeah, you know, like, because that's the thing is like I wouldn't really care about profiles, right? Like I wouldn't go to username's profile and be like, oh, what other bowls do they have? Like maybe, but really it's just kind of like, you know, this is a cool bowl, right? And that's it. So yeah. So this program is called Figma, and it's a super awesome design software. We can like make clickable prototypes and crazy symbols. Like look at this. So this is a Joey, right? I can make it a ghost Joey. Check it. Or I can keep it alive, and then I can make it a tadpole, right? And then I could do, inside of that, I have accessories set up. Like, so these are all of the accessories to choose from. So like, I'm going to change this to the Fez hat, right? Boom. So yeah, Figma's super dope. It's really cool how it's all set up. So, yeah, there should be a DeFi be option to turn off or on. Okay. Ghost tadpole. Yeah, there will be ghost tadpoles if you do really bad at spending 1 week. Could savings show as a sandcastle and you could have up to 3 buckets to save into? That's a really cool idea. Yeah, so we were, yeah. Okay, so putting it in the bowl. That's a really cool idea. Let me think on that. So we were thinking for savings that savings would be around, savings would be focused for, you would choose your bowls. Sorry. I'm doing too much at once. Hold on. 1 second, everybody. Let me just go ahead and group all this together. Okay. Yeah, so the savings thought, somebody recommended one time to create a bowl that's empty for savings. And then as you save money and it goes towards your savings, the bowl would go up. And then it would unlock something. I don't know. We haven't figured that part out. And so we did think of something yesterday where you could, there's different shapes of bowls, and you can like set that as a savings goal. And so like maybe there's like a squared bowl, right? And so you have to save money to fill up the bowl, and then it becomes like your next bowl, kind of, right? That was kind of the idea. So yeah, that was what that's the best that I could come up with as far as savings. I do like the idea of keeping it like sandcastle theme inside of there. My only concern is like then every single one of these accessories would need some kind of progress to them, which would be like way time consuming to map out. So all right, everybody. Well, my brain is tired. I've been crushing this for like almost 3 hours now. So I appreciate y'all for hanging with me for so long. Yeah, I love the shareable idea. I just need to think on it some more to decide how it's gonna fit. But we're gonna do it because it's a big one. So yeah. Well, you all have a great day. Hey, Unperfectly Hannah, thanks for following right before I left. I appreciate you. Yeah, tombstones are still a thing. Don't worry. Basically, whenever Joey dies, the first time you open the app, it's gonna scan last week's biggest purchase. And then it's gonna like give you an icon based on that. So, yeah. So, okay. Bye, Dad. Hot trash cans. I love it. Thank you so much for following. Whatever. I really appreciate you saying that. It's amazing. I think it's gonna be so dope, and it's gonna be just crazy enough to work. So, you all have a great day. If you're not on the wait list already, go to savejoey.com. The beta is going to be coming around July 20th, so stay tuned. And hey, it's Taryn Casey 7. Have a good one. Thank you for following. Bye, everybody.